Accept your defeat and start all over again. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are going to be watching me from. I say, may God bless you all. It's me, your sister, your friend. I have come again with my little views and analysis. But before I start giving my views, as usual, I want to appreciate and thank my supporter, those that follow me on YouTube and TikTok. I say, may the God Almighty bless you all. And to say, if you have not followed me, start following so that you'll be getting my updates. And those that is subscribing in my YouTube channel, make sure you touch the notification button so that when I drop video, you will be the first person to receive it. As you do so, may the God Almighty bless you all. You see, my view today, I'm coming to advise some people that is giving up on life. Accept your failure and start all over again. There was a time in my life, in a critical, very critical time in my life, when I come to Spain, I was having an issue with the authority. I was alone in the country that I don't speak the language. No father, no mother, no friend, nobody. I was just standing alone with my problem. When I was about to give up, God sent angel in form of human being, in person of Carmina Perez. May our gentle soul rest in peace. That woman was an angel in a human form. It taught me most of the things I know today in this country. It was there for me as a mother. It directs me in many things. This word I'm going to be saying today is exactly what he said to me the day he met with me when I was about to give up. He told me, Rose, accept your defeat and start all over again. He said this defeat is one of the defeats I'm going to be coming across in life. That life is, every defeat you come across make you more stronger. And I remember the word my grandfather once told me, that a life without no obstacle, that life is a very short life. He said that is why you see some people, they are very rich, they don't have problem. They don't seek, they don't do anything. All of a sudden you see, they say that person give up in ghost. He said that is the way the world is. He said problem, obstacle is part of life. And I remember that word. It was just like my grandfather were talking to me, but through that woman. He said, Rose, accept your defeat and start all over again. He said, don't be afraid to start all over again. He said, when you started something, you think that the first thing you do is the best. He said, no, it's not the best. He said, when you face failure, difficulties, and when you come back again, the one that you are going to do will be more stronger and good than the one you had before. He said failure or disappointment is part of life to make someone grow. He said, what just happened to you? you feel disappointment, you feel rejected. He said it's a part of life for you to grow more stronger. I now ask, how am I going to go more stronger in this situation I am? He looked at me, he smiled. He said, Rose, life is not the way people see it. He said, today, you may be hungry. Tomorrow, you will see that your house is full of food. He said, that is the way the life is. He said, God always make a way. You people will remember one of my tips where I said, if you are be running, you fall down, start crawling. But when you crawl for some time, you will be on your feet again. You start walking. He said, after walking, before you start running, he said, those people that have go ahead of you, you think that their all is more better. He said, at times, you will meet some of them in the journey while you are running or while you are walking. Some of them, because they run faster more than their shadow, some of them have been stuck in one place that they can never move again. He said, in the journey that we have, in this race that you run, he said, some people will run and get accidents. That accident will be on or repair. Some people will run and sustain injury. Maybe that injury will be repairable. Maybe after some time, that injury will keep him down. When the injury heal, it will start the race again. He said, when some people will run and get there, he said, everybody will get there. He said, do you not let what happened to you determine your future? With this, I'm coming to give some advice to some people that is having this thought of giving up on life. Life is sweet. Life is strong. But when you know how to accept your defeat and start all over again, it looks like life is very easy. The only thing we human beings should learn how to do is to learn how to accept our defeat and start all over again. The problem many of us have is this, that we don't know how to start all over again when we get disappointed. You understand? You see some people, when they have some problem, they become stuck in there. If God is not taking, that may take their life. You understand? So what am I trying to say is this: do you not let your humble background or the disappointments you come across in life decide your tomorrow, decide what you will become in life, decide your future. You understand? Every situation that someone come across in life is to learn. You understand? Is to learn. And when you know how to accept your defeat and start all over again, when you want to start all over again, you become more stronger. What you do, you have been doing, you become perfect in it. You become more, let me say, more expert. You understand? According to English that say practice make perfect. If you see some of these people we respect in the society today, if you are opportune to sit down with some of them to tell you their story, you will see that a Rome was not made in a day. Then we tell you there is no formula of living a life without problem. There is no formula of living a life without obstacle. At times, obstacles come to someone's life for our own benefit, at times to redirect us in our direction. At times, we may be doing things we feel we are doing good, till we have an obstacle and have a rethink of that thing. Is that we will see, oh, this thing we are be doing, we are not be doing it perfect. Okay, let us do it this way. In the case of these people that invent things, they will tell you how many times they fail before their dream comes true. You understand? So don't let your failure or the obstacle you come across in life, anything that you come across in life, weigh you down. The problem of many people, because of pride, do you know who I am? They find it difficult to accept their failure and start all over again. When you know how to accept your failure, starting all over again will not be difficult for you. There is no mystery about it. There is nothing hidden about it. For you to be successful in life, you must know how to accept your failure. You must know how to start all over again. When you know how to start all over again, it looks like you have a magic formula. No. It's just that you know how to accept your defeat and start all over again. And when you start all over again, your second one will be more stronger and more good than the one you failed to do. You understand? So if you are that person, I don't want to say something or mention people's name. Don't give up in life. You understand? Don't give up in life. Me that is talking to you, I am not perfect. I have my problem every day. Situation do come to me. The only difference is this. I know how to accept my failure, and I am not afraid to start all over again. You understand? Another thing that is very important in life is patience. It's like I've talked about patience in one of my videos. It's patience. When you know how to accept your defeat and start all over again and be patient, you must surely get to your destiny, to your destination. You understand? Everybody running, crying, walking, we are all going to get to our destination. So viewers, this is where I'm going to be ending these views and analysis today. I believe this little analysis answer your question or clear your doubt that there is no magic formula for life to become successful. My advice is this: don't let your disappointment bring you down. Let your disappointment be a ticket. Your failure, let it be a ticket for you to rise again. And always know how to accept it and start all over again. That is the only key to success and to the things of life. Stay blessed. Then I come back again with another views and analysis. I still remain your sister, your friend. Follow this page for more views, analysis, history, moral lesson, adding values, messenger, human characters, and many more. As you do so, may the God Almighty bless you all.